Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to a brand new series today where we're going to be playing some Master League because I miss playing this game and I really fancy doing a new career mode and just diving in and just trying to revamp a team. I really got the itch for it because we ain't got no PES to play at the moment. Well, the newer PES, so we're waiting on PES to drop their new update, but we're still playing 21 at the minute, so we're just going to boot up a new career mode while we're waiting for it, you know. So we're going to be doing a Leicester City playthrough because everyone's doing Newcastle, everyone's doing Man United, everyone's doing like Liverpool, but I'm not seeing too many people doing a Leicester City one. So I thought a Leicester City one would be kind of fun, a bit of thing to do in the meantime. We'll wait for the new PES update to come out. So that is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go with let's just go with you. I'm not too bothered about character wise. Yeah, I'm just quite in the mood to just kind of do some PES because I absolutely am just I just need a football game to play, and you're just like, you know what, I am just going to boot up a new one and just play. So I'm going to play it on regular. I'm not playing on professional because I'm not that good. Regular will be the level we play on. If it does get a bit too easy, I'm always optional to boot it up. Then if it gets a bit too difficult on professional, we'll boot it back down. So this is going to be the series where we're just going to be uploading it as and when. I want to kind of go do as much as I can of this, hopefully a few episodes a week, but I just want to do something, man, just to fill in that PES void at the minute. So this is where we're going to get you guys involved as well. If you guys got any suggestions of players who we could sign from the championship, some like unknown players that just, I don't want to go sign an Mbappe and stuff like that. It'd be kind of like cool if we actually did a proper like try revamp Leicester City, because the way I look at this, the reason I chose them is Brendan Rodgers has reached his ceiling with Leicester City, so they need the next man to come in and take him to the next level. So that is my logic in thinking of why doing a Leicester City playthrough. So I'm like, you know what, it's a fun little project. We've got some key players already in the squad, and it's just in case enhancing them and taking them to the next level. So I've got the right foundations for like a top 6 club, but we want to try and make him to a top 3, and maybe a Premier League winning side again, because they haven't won it in a little while. Right, what's the season objectives? Ooh, how about we aim to yeah, let's go for it. Be confident. I never really kind of get these cutscenes because they're never really important. But beat the press. Alright, okay. Your league title chances, we will win the title. We need to respect the other teams. We're going to be respectful. We're not going to get too carried away because we don't know what kind of season we're going to have. Don't have a clue. I don't really have a clue what kind of what side of football I want to put on a show. I want to see the boys play hard. Off on the right foot with there. Never really important things anyway. I wish them cutscenes were more important. So I am playing with the latest what you call it, PES Universe update files. So hopefully it's all correctly. I believe I've installed it correctly, so it should be fine. If it isn't, let me know, then I'll try and correct that. But I believe it's all up to date to the right kind of what transfers and stuff like that. I'm led to believe. I've had a look around. Man United is updated and stuff like that, so we should be up to date with all the latest transfers and formations and stuff like that. So this is what we're working with. There's a lot of players here, I will be honest. I don't really know many of the Leicester squad, so it's going to be kind of fun to kind of learn this squad a bit because I don't really know too many. So it's gonna be fun to kind of like learn who's good. If you guys got any like suggestions like who's really good in this squad, do let us know. I'm obviously definitely up for this. What is going on here? 3 centre backs here? Is this what they're actually doing in real life? That can't be right. Surely that's got to be a left back. Yeah, I've got to say that's got to be a little mistake there. So Any suggestions like these players? I know, say like Tielemans is a key player, Maddison's a key player, Valdy's a key player, Schmeichel, Bertrand, Nelson. No, get mixed up with Nelson's there. Johnny Evans. I'll say I know him. Ex-Man United centre back, great player. He's going to be a bit of a key player for us. So we're going to have to figure out who is going to be in this squad. To me, it makes more sense playing him because he looks a bit more higher rated player. Right, let's quickly sort out this lineup really quickly. So from early impressions of this squad, just choosing like the most highly rated players. Basically, I'm kind of getting the feeling we're going to need a central midfielder. That's going to be the biggest thing I think that we're going to need starting off with. Because if you look at our midfield, we kind of drop off pretty quickly, don't we? So it's like we got like 83, 86, 87, and we kind of drop down like to 80 and under. So I feel like we need to strengthen the midfield, starting off with, then potentially try. I don't know how old is this striker here. 24. So we've got not a bad, decent striker there. Potentially maybe like a winger, maybe. Could be an interesting one, to be honest, because also I don't really know where to start off with, because Leicester kind of like, they've not got a bad squad. I just feel like they just need some key players coming into it, really, just kind of freshen up a few things. So it's like, only things like early impressions I could say is maybe definitely like a midfielder or two, maybe just kind of add a bit more quality a little bit, because like you see, like we've got a few defensive midfielders, like it's good to have defensive midfielders, but an actual central midfielder be pretty decent. We've got pretty like low rated central midfielders, as you see there, 63. Same maybe of, we've got not a bad winger there. I don't feel like it's going to be a bad squad, to be honest. I don't think it's that bad. I thought it was going to be a bit more of a nightmare, but let us know your thoughts down below. Who do you reckon who we should bring in? Some key areas that we should look at. Because personally myself, I want to keep Valdy. He's going to be the main man. Maddison, Tielemans. I want to keep in like the main spine that we've already got. So I personally won't probably play with that. I would play with more a right winger. Personally myself. So I would probably go more like that. Personally myself. I think that's a bit more. So not that bad, to be honest. It's not as like tragic as you could think it is. Like I think they just need like one or two more players coming in. They should be right. Should we have a look at see how much budget we've got as well? 85 million pounds. 85 million pounds. Right, let's have a quick little search, see what I can come up with. So, right, I have found a list of players who I think we should try and target, which I think some good ones, youngsters as well, which is the main key thing with all of this. And I think realistic signings that Leicester could make if they had the right money and went in with the right mentality. So, I was thinking Calvin Lewin. Calvin Lewin would be a good striker to have coming off the bench to help support Jamie Vardy, especially as well. Vardy's getting older, so maybe Calvin Lewin can throughout the season start becoming the main striker. Then Vardy comes off the bench, a bit more of an impact player when we need him, because it becomes more of a super sub, or maybe just plays 45 minutes or something like that. Martinelli might be a bit of a difficult one, but I've heard rumours that he could be leaving, but Arsenal are trying to tie him down to a new contract. So I'm hearing rumours that he might leave because he's like a hot player on the available soon, probably. So that one I just thought, you know what, young winger potentially leaving Arsenal, you never know. So I added him. He's probably like the bottom of the list, probably the one I would probably go for. Ruben Neves, central midfielder, very good one I'd thought to have alongside with Tielemans in the midfield. He's the same as well. Rumours he might be leaving because he's one of like Wolves' best player, so potentially him. Dory Van Der Beek, same again. His career's up in the air at the moment. Don't know what's going on. He wants to play in the Premier League and prove his way. He's currently at Everton on loan at the moment, but if we went in for a permanent deal, I reckon he could go to somewhere like Leicester. Plays in attack midfield, central midfield, and can play as a defensive midfielder as well. So he's a bit of an all-round player. We've got Sarr as well, who's at Watford. He's bit of like a hot property at Watford. Watford are going to get relegated, so I could see him potentially like leaving this season. Watford, so he could be one to go in for. The most difficult one, but it won't be too hard, I reckon. Bellingham. I reckon it'd be a great asset to the midfield. Like you see, he plays out of the wings as well, but that is a hot one as well. Elliott as well. He's another one as well. Upcoming winger. Would probably be like a great addition. So I think the first dominant ones I personally feel like we should go in for are maybe Dory Van Der Beek. I would start off with Bellingham. I know a lot of people are like, mate, go for Bellingham. He's going to be the one to get, because he's like the same again, doing really well in the German league. But go and get him. We can afford his full buyout thing. His role and what will be the right one. He will need. Right, do like a 1 year deal, chuck him like a bit of extra money, say 37. If he gets goals, give him a little bit of bonus as well. We'll go with that, see what happens, just to get that transfers on the go. Then I want to say we try Donny, because I reckon Donny would be a great one. Like I say, he's a bit of a utility player, plays a bit of attack midfield. So if Maddison's a bit tired, he can play attack midfield. If Tielemans a little bit tired, he can play central midfield as well. So I think he's a good, like, plays anywhere in the midfield kind of player. So I reckon he would not be a bad one to have in the squad. Just it's going to cost 41 million. Damn, you'd be expensive, mate. You'd be expensive. Be an expensive one, wouldn't you? Do the same again for him. I'm not going to offer him any more money because he's already quite a lot of money, that is. Personally, myself, I think it's a bit overkill to 50 grand a week. I reckon, Robin, you're 60k. Damn, mate. You boys are not playing cheap, are you? Calvin Lewin. Try get Calvin Lewin, shall we? 50 million. I think 50 million for him, that would be a bloody absolute steal. So if we've got like him and a central midfielder. Central midfielder is definitely going to be my main priority in a minute. He's not convinced, are we? Oh, look at the weekly salary. Oh, that is a bit of a burner in my back pocket, that. Oh, that is a bit of a burner. That is a bit of a burner. Oh, let's see if we can get that down a little bit. Say 60k. Oh, gets goals. We'll give him a bit of a boost there. A bit of a burner, isn't it? That salary. We'll try and go for. We'll go for you, because 62k. Go with the goals again. Even I always find, like, especially midfielders, I find I don't score a lot with midfielders. If they do, it's once in a blue moon. So I feel like you can always play with the goal bonus, because I don't find my central midfielders score that much. It's like maybe 1 or 2 goals they might score. This is where he scores the bloody 20 goals this season. We'll go with that. See what happens. Right, so we've got the foundations kicking off there. Elliott would be just like a real, like, cheap, easy one, I reckon, to get. Like, it won't be that expensive. How much would you cost? 18 million. You're 79 rating, so you're a bit more developed, but we could develop you more. Realistically, though, I reckon this would be a bit more value. I'm going to hold out for now. I'm not going to go in. I feel like we've got enough negotiations underway. Just got to go with that in a minute and see what happens. So, right. We've got to keep this episode very, 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 very short, because I just want to get this episode starting foundations, get you guys' thoughts on it. If you guys got any suggestions who players who we could sign, What key areas do you reckon I should be focusing on? And generally any input that you want to give, formation you reckon we should play in, let us know in the comments down below. This is just a very like introduction kind of episode, and any feedback you guys want to give towards this series, let us know in the comments down below, all right? And I will take it all on board, and I shall be back very soon with the next part, okay? So just to go over it again, we have started negotiations with 4 players: Calvin Lewin, Neves, Dory Van Der Beek, and Bellingham. So hopefully, central midfield is a key priority at the moment. Then a potential replacement for Valdi as he's getting a bit older. Calvin Lewin coming into that lineup. Maybe some wingers would be another one as well. So maybe Sart would be the next one we follow up with, maybe just to strengthen that a bit more. And if you've got any suggestions, maybe centre backs as well, let us know in the comments down below. Anything goes, all right, in the comments, let us know, all right? Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this first part, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all very, very, very soon with the next installment, okay? Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.